Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. It's Tuesday night here at the Polar Fisher channel. My name is Phil Fisher. Hope you all are having a great Tuesday wherever you are in the world. So, I was cooking dinner, and sometimes I don't feel like grilling. Long story short, wife, actually I just made it longer. Wife bought steaks, marinated them all day. I do them in the oven when I don't want to put the grill out, right? And I keep forgetting this old metal pan I have. I gotta like take them out and look at them, and I just burnt the crap out of my hand. So we're gonna go with something simple tonight, and I think we're gonna do some hard space shipbreaker. So if you've never heard of this game, I think this game is pretty great. The concept is really cool, and I love a good dystopian corporate future sci-fi. It makes me happy. And really the origin for this is real world shipbreaking yards, or sometimes lifetimes can be measured in minutes. So large ships get sold off to countries where laborers will work for pennies on the dollar to break them down and reclaim the metal from them. And this is that in space. What happens in a future space, corporate oligarchy, where you've essentially literally sold your soul to the company store? I think this game is pretty great. The controls are not for the weak-hearted. But I'm starting a brand new campaign because it's been a while since I've touched it. We'll go ahead and cut over. And let me fade out the music here. There we go. Beautiful. And we'll get cracking. There we go. There I am. All right. So, like I said, brand new character. This is where we're starting. Basically, the intro is like, I don't know, it's very Aliens-esque. It's like what happens on the home front in Aliens, kind of. So, Link Salvage is the Wayland Yutani, if you will. We'll say Fisher. Or our name. We have unlimited spares at 150,000 credits a spare. Okay. So behind this, there's like a bunch of bill past due, credit transfer declines, reminder payment due, terrible news, world's ending. We'll go with this one. Weird thing is, because I think this is an FPS, I usually play it standard. I'm gonna go with the plastic free option, if that's possible. Record in the Jovian frontier is acceptable. I have no criminal record in the Terran or Martian zones. Yes, correct. I am not a member of or never been associated with a workers' union or other labor interests. I would immediately fail this. I would be a union person all the way. I've completed my annual medical exam. I've been cleared of having McCullough's lung. Yeah, we'll say yes. No commercial or real estate interest on Luna, in the asteroid belt, or the nation state of Arizona. I love that Arizona has become its own nation state. I will bring a positive attitude, problem-solving mindset to work every day. Sure. Understand, accept the health risks, long-term exposure to van der Waals field. We'll vote for Chancellor Chun Zhang in the Pan American Senate election. I guess we have to keep the game going here, but God, it's a EULA. All right, Chad, if anyone's out there, tell me if you want me to look through this or not, because this looks really fun to look through. But God. All right, I'll read this one and then we'll go forward. 3A. The agreement includes enrollment in the Lynx Employment Financial Relief Program trademark to accommodate the costs associated with employee onboarding. So you're paying for onboarding for this company, which is hilarious. As well as recurring costs associated with the performance of the employee's role. A full breakdown of these costs will be provided to the employee following onboarding at the work site until such time as the employee has repaid in full. The profits from the salvage activities will automatically go towards balance at the following percentage, 100%. So every dime I own goes to paying back the cost of onboarding and the engagement of my work. This goes back to the old mining labor practice, at least in the American West. I'm sure there's a longer history of this sort of stuff. You know, the company store would charge you for things like pickaxes and overalls and wheelbarrows, stuff you need to do your job. So they'd rake you going in and coming out. It's a wild thing. And, you know, a lot of times this might be the only place in town. You might have a PX. So you have the company store, and then you have something else that would sell food or other provisions, not necessarily company related. And then they would have a stake in that too. So they would just own you. This game says a lot about labor, and I love that part. All right, we'll certify here. Let me turn back on my controller because I think we're about to get into the action here. Let's see, we might have to drop back to menu, but I should be able to save. Just all the space junk. I love everything about it.
Each day he steps into the yard to earn his wages working hard. I pray to the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
This game is so cool. This game is so freaking cool. You can actually do this in game. It's essentially a very cool zero gravity physics and like teardown mechanics. This game holds a special place in my heart, and I wish more people loved it. I really do. I really wish more people liked this game.
Hello, Cutter 9346-52. Your automated Lynx onboarding experience will now begin. Please observe this important message.
Space. Boundless promise. Limitless resources. A brighter future. It's here where hard workers like you, the backbone of civilization, will help us pave the way to the galaxy. I'm Calicia Rai Paulson, president of Lynx Corporation's Salvage Division. When my great-great-grandfather Exeter founded Lynx, he foresaw a remarkable opportunity among the stars. His vision eventually brought us the Railgates. Now spanning all the way to Jupiter, these are the veins connecting all of modern civilization. And the people flowing through them are its lifeblood. The railgates reinvigorated humanity and are key to our continued progress. You've been selected from among thousands of candidates to join the Lynx family. This is more than just a job. It's an opportunity to be part of the largest, most successful, and most pioneering company in human history. Your dream may be to forge your own destiny one day. Well, work hard, heed your superiors, believe in the Lynx vision. Do this, and you too will get your chance. Your first step is to join our EverWork program, the greatest gift we give our employees, turning death into an ongoing opportunity for learning and growth. With Lynx, death is a fresh start. Good luck.
EverWork Asset Replacement Program. Congratulations, you are the asset. This is a fresh start. Oh, with this super optimistic music. I love it. It's so good.
Video observation complete. To finalize onboarding, your genetic sequence will now be extracted for use with the Lynx EverWork Asset Replacement Program. Don't worry, pain levels during extraction are largely tolerable. Please note, as outlined in Section 31 of your employment agreement, the process of genetic extraction will destroy your original body. Beginning extractions now. Extraction analysis and backup complete. Thank you. Beginning spare generation.
Congratulations. It is now safe to die. Shipbreakers are responsible for the cost of biomaterials used in the EverWork process. Initial fee is required for deaths that occur outside working hours. Oh, it's so good. Oh, this is great. I love this. All right, so I'm 1.25 billion in the hole. And I just paid $7 for the display of fees report. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm in. Control has declined to take a Turing test 40,000 times. I don't know. What do you all think? Oops. Apparently there's a dog walking past the house. And I apologize for any cricket sounds that come through. There's some beardies and some spiders. So they just got a bunch of crickets. Now my house sounds like a forest at night. Panicked crickets.
All right. Breathe. You're okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. There you go. Plenty of folks feel a bit woozy with the first spare. Anyway, welcome aboard. The name's Weaver. I'm the foreman for yourself and a couple of other shipbreakers in this region. This here's Morrigan Station. She may not look like much right now, but once we boot her up, she'll purr like a kitten. All right, let's test out your orientation control. Do me a favor and look up at that cargo elevator up above.
So controls and everything are really smooth.
So that's
Like, this feels really good. It feels smooth and floaty without being wild. So, sorry, I was talking to the wife. I'm using a 360 controller. Pretty standard stuff. Left stick does nothing. Right stick is view. Left and right bumper are your hands. So we'll use these to, like, there's magnetic gloves. You can, like, attach yourself to the hull and stuff like that. Usually right trigger is... Well, I guess it's going through it. All right. So left and right stick are going to be roll left and right. I recommend a controller for this, unless you're good with these kind of simulators and you want to do it on keyboard. If you're new to something like this, what I mean is you have to navigate in 3D as an object. We're not talking about Doom where you're kind of navigating in 2 dimensions. I mean, yeah, there's elevation. You can run off a ledge or something like that, but you don't have direct control of elevation, a Z axis. Now you have to deal with X, Y, and Z, and including things like rotation, right?
Now let's get you flying. Activating your thruster controls now. Try moving around.
Okay, so left is essentially up, down, or sorry, left, right, and forward, backward. So this would be like your, well, I guess it would be 2 axes. You know, if you're looking from a map perspective, if you're looking down and sees elevation. All right, so A and B is going to be ascend and descend, so up and down along Z, as I would call it.
I need you to fly to these waypoints.
Forward. Where are we going? Okay, the boxes. Here we go. Pretty straightforward. We're going to turn. We're going to push forward.
Used to be a cutter myself, you know.
You can do this either by looking at it and going forward, going point to point. You could also, like, just kind of look forward and then hit B to descend.
Those are early days in the tech, so never
and then
mind
hold
about
both.
that. Oh, almost forgot the most
I'm
important
so
thing.
glad they did that. The hold both thing reminds
Get
me
yourself
of
going at a decent clip, and then test them out, why don't you?
I'm just chatting over this dude's thing. Hey, no man, what's up, man? So I'm going to use A to go up, and then we'll apply some negative, and then we're going to go forward. Then we're going to pull back on the stick to slow down.
All right.
Imagine you're in the water, right? You apply a force on the surface of water. You're going to have to kind of back that down some way. There is a general fall off, but it's water, right? Limited friction. So you're going to have to, like, apply essentially reverse prop. You know, you're going to put the engine in reverse to negate the force. Right?
These things are hot as all get out. So, try not to drift into them by accident. Okay, let's get a handle on your grapple tool. This fella here is a shipbreaker's bread and butter. This is how we move salvage around. Activate the
No man, have you ever played this?
Grab an object and move it around, if it's not too heavy. Give it a go, and move one of these pieces into either furnace. So, when you're holding an object with the grapple, you can retract
Sorry,
the base.
I'll fall right back into this.
This will pull a light object to you. If it's heavier than you, it'll pull you toward
Nice. I love it. Now there's a mass
Check
differential.
out your HUD when you've got an object
Okay.
grappled. It shows you the mass of the object and whether you can move it or not.
Where is that? Where is that? Oh, did I turn it all off for the screenshot? I did. 1 second. This is my bad. We're going to turn the HUD on. We're going to... There we go. Okay. Yes, apply now. Now we'll get our HUD. Beautiful. Okay. Whew. Okay, so it's 65 kilo. So yeah, we can definitely bring it towards us. This is so cool. And the soundtrack is so good. They released an LP of this. I really want to grab it. Okay, so we're going to salvage scrap. We use grapple push, but I don't know. Well, all right, let's do this. Let's grab one of these smaller pieces over here. Exactly, yeah. It definitely gives that like Wild West. Oops, no, come back here. Come here. No. Damn it. Okay, all right. Let's calm down. How do I push this again? Grapple, repel, X. Okay, push an object. Bed up. Let's. Oop. A little floaty. Bam. There we go.
Nice job cleaning up that soft metal scrap cutter. Huh. Let's move on to the bigger nanocarbon chunks now, shall we? You may have already noticed that these are too heavy to move with your grapple. I'm enabling your scanner so we can check out their structural makeup. Go ahead and boot it up.
All right, activate the scanner up on the D-pad.
This mode of your scanner lets you assess an object's structure. What I want you to focus on right now are these cut points.
So the yellow.
Right. Controls give me the go-ahead to get you cutting. You got quick access to all your tools through your HUD. Just open up your tool selector and choose the cutting tool.
All right, cutter tool. Equip grapple. Y opens. Okay. Yep. Cutter.
Your cutting tool has two modes. The first one is the stinger. It's designed for precision vaporization of cut points like this. You ready to perform some
exactly? Yep.
Cut?
Wild West in outer space.
Well, let's split this scrap so it's light enough to move.
So we're essentially going to cut this. All right. I apparently have to zoom in here. Okay. Good. Reticle says red. I'm just going to heat it up until it breaks. Beautiful.
Okay. Let me boot up the processor so you can salvage these. Do me a favor. Look on over at one of them there. Yeah, so I can see if they activate right. Yeah, perfect. Wish me luck here, Cutter. Me and technology ain't always the best of friends. Hey, all right. We're in business. Now swap over to your grapple and toss one of those pieces you separated right in there.
I'm sorry, no man. We got ads in a couple minutes. So it looks like we swap to the grappler. Oh, it's so heavy. Well, it's 1,500 kilos. Yeah, 100%. So usually, if I remember correctly, I would just like hammer this. Yeah, there you go. Send that in there. It's probably been close to a year. I think the last time I played this was during the pandemic.
Well, okay. We're almost done getting this bay in shape. Let's go after that large aluminum chunk over there. Now, this beast is way too heavy to move as is. It's also too dense for your stinger to break it down. And there are no structural cut points for us to take advantage of. We're going to have to switch over to the split saw mode of your cutting tool. Start slicing this thing down to size.
So how do we do that?
Go ahead and switch cut modes now.
Swap tool mode right on the D-pad. Up, right? No? Okay. Oh, open tool menu. Gotcha. Okay. Cutter. Now I can swap. There we go. And then left trigger should rotate the cut angle. And this should allow it.
It'll split that big chunk clean in two. Go ahead and give her a whirl. I'm going to turn on your salvage indicator, and you can track how much work there is left to do. This thing will track how much you salvaged.
This is
and how much
such a great game. I am so mad.
Let's try and hit that first goal marker. And that's what it's all about, Cutter. The more salvage goals you complete, the closer you'll get to hitting your certifications and ranking up.
All right, we'll swap back now. So now we just got to salvage. There's a bar at the top. Let me stop floating in a direction here. There we go. It looks like this, if I remember correctly, the salvage goal 1 is that white diamond in the middle there. So we just need to salvage enough to get that. So we'll go on ahead and set back to our grappler. This whole panel is a ton. Metric ton. Well, 2 metric tons, I guess. I can't remember if a metric ton is 2,000 kilos or 1,000 kilos. I don't know. Put this in the wrong bloody thing, didn't I? No. Okay, I put it in the right thing.
Great first shift in the yard, Cutter. Let's head on over to your hab and I'll show you the ropes there.
Okay.
Fly on over back to the master jack. I'll put a marker on it so you can find it easy. When you get there, head on in and we'll get started.
I do remember this. So the whole action-reaction thing, I've totally killed myself against the hab door in the past. 2.2 ton. Okay. Whoop. So yeah. All right. Yeah. The hands will lock you to surfaces. So. Ooh, fast hands. Fast hands. Fast hands. Sorry. So let's go ahead and fly over. Go into our house. Okay. Ads are now. That's a huge house. 150 tons? That's I mean, my house, I don't think... Man, I don't know if I could fill a big skip. But let me grab a drink real quick. I'm also probably going to make a plate of dinner real quick. Give me like 2 minutes. Alright, we're back. Sorry, everybody. In between loading screens. Oh, I can imagine. Best workout ever. Now, so in college and then afterwards, I graduated college in 08. So in the middle of the American, well, I guess global recession. And I worked at a fish house. And we had a nice house that was probably like 1,200 square foot. And what would that be, 300 meter cubed? Something like, no, That doesn't sound right. Anyway, long story short. Oh no. You gotta knock out all the concrete floors. That would be a friggin' nightmare. And that is all heavy shit. You knocking out the slab and stuff? Yeah, 100%. Now I can see it. I don't know you guys were taking out the concrete floors. And I used to shovel like tons of ice. I've done that. Like literal tons for 60-foot boats and stuff like that. 40 centimeter? That's nuts. What did you rebed with? Well, still, that's a lot of work. Even so, especially if it's just the two of you.
New certification level has been achieved. License level increased.
Hey, well, what's up, man? All right, we're going to end the shift real quick.
Hello, shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Welcome to your new home, Cutter. Has everything you need. This is officially called a ready-made long-term employee habitation something or other. Around here, we just call it your hab. Now, how's about you get yourself some rest? We'll pick up your training in the morning. Now sleep tight there, Cutter.
Good morning, shipbreaker. Please enjoy the following inspirational message. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you do, you will be successful.
Rise and shine, Cutter. Hope you feel well rested. Ready to continue your training? Okay, let's have a look at your employee terminal. Now, let's get caught up on career progression and certification. I've sent you a message with an explanation. Go on and give it a read. Clear as mud? Don't worry, I'm here to walk you through the process. Soon enough, I'm going to introduce you to some of the other shipbreakers. Most of them are willing to help you out, too. All right, let's start a new shift and pick your first ship to work on.
Sorry, guys. I've been muted. That sounds awesome, No Man, Man. I love it when like a project just makes people happy. That's great. AWOL, have you ever played Hard Space Shipbreaker? Right, so yeah, use Hab Terminal as a guide. That's fine. So I think that's just our leveling stuff. Structure mode, scanner. Oh, that's right. Okay. As you go up in level, you can start doing more and more complex ships. So all these ships are kind of modular and different materials, got to go to different things and they weigh different things and there's different structures to them. So you start out with these like light cargo and light passenger ships. Yeah, the Kleinco mackerel is the most common ship in the colonies. Light cargo models used for civilian cargo contain a wide variety of objects. Station operations transport with add terminals. Electrical safety is advised. Oh yeah, there's like energy systems and stuff. Alright, so essentially we respawn at a significant cost. I think the game, like, I don't think you could ever physically pay off the debt. I don't think there's any way to do that here. Because you make like $10,000 every ship. It's not a lot. It's like, they essentially roped you into multiple lives of indentured servitude, but interesting stuff. We'll take a look at the ship catalog. Was that at the terminal? Oh, to the terminal. Thank you. All right, so no, it's got to be somewhere else. Inventory, nope. What that means? Where's the catalog? We'll go ahead and start a shift. It's got to be here, I would imagine. Oh, okay. Yes. This is what it is.
You can choose to continue
this is what it
working on the
is.
ship you got, or start a fresh one. Go ahead and claim one, and we'll get to work.
I mean, I think this early in the game, it doesn't really matter. They're all about the same. Let's go ahead and just do a light cargo to start. We'll see what happens.
She's all yours, Cutter. Your primary goal is
All right.
to reach rank 3. Now try to remember, the nanocarbon goes in the processor, aluminum goes in the furnace. Try to salvage the entire ship if you can. We call it using the whole buffalo. You'll hit your certs faster that way and start knocking out that debt of yours. I'll be observing and giving you any help if you need it. Good luck, Cutter.
Okay.
Weaver out.
So, we got some structural bones on the inside, it looks like. Nothing completely special here. Okay. Okay, they did change some of this. Not in a bad way. All right, let's see if we can find the door. Usually there's a door. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing too much X4. X4 has up and down on the left stick and not A and B. But that's okay. All right, so let's go to our cutter. Okay, that's floaty. Okay, so the gun itself can heat up. Alright, so I think we should be clear. Now I have in the past, I think, been able to kind of push this very, very slowly. Yeah, there we go.
I know these ships look intimidating to scrap at first, but trust me, soon
Okay.
enough, you'll be stripping the huge Gecko-class freighters like nothing. Got my start salvaging back down Earthside in the droid scrapping biz. You know what made me come up here? One day, we got a batch of this particular model in, one of them kinds with synthetic skin and everything. We almost never saw people-looking ones like that. They're always too expensive to manufacture. Seems someone found a warehouse full of them, mothballed for, 20 years or so. Since the AI ban took effect, probably bought the whole lot for pennies, thinking...
I'm trying to think,
turn
what's the
tide
easiest way to
profit
cut
with the
these things
salvage.
off of here?
No word of a lie.
Maybe...
These things looked exactly like my stepbrother Jed. Even had the same slack-jawed expression.
Okay.
Now, Jed and I wasn't exactly pals or nothing, but all the same, I couldn't bring myself to start smashing that dopey face. And that's when I looked into getting on with Lynx. I tell you what,
All right, above
I'd
cut
better to
grade.
cut up something that doesn't look like a family relation. Anyway, I'm running on. I'll clear the channel.
Oh, so it's
All
all
this ain't giving you
nanocarbon.
grief
It's
up
just
there,
all
Cutter.
nanocarbon.
We were out.
Okay. So this will all go in the processor. That makes sense. Okay. Get in there. Okay.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Get in. Go. Now it's fun. Yeah, hell yeah. I think you can like upgrade the strength of these things.
Valuable object processed. Credits
Okay,
awarded.
let's see here. All right. The thing is, it kind of fights you on it, which is fun. Like you can feel it pulling in terms of control. Like it'll try to drag you back left in that case. All right, so what are you? You're like one of those weird things, right? Doesn't let me collect you. So, okay, we can kind of pop open. Let's do the other side.
Deposit Deposit accepted for processing.
I can.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Alright, how we doing on oxygen? I don't think it's told us yet. I guess we'll wait and see. Oh no. There we go. We'll just go ahead and cut all of these. Cut the roof loose. Yeah, I forgot how good this game is. A lot of fun. I really enjoy it. A lot of fun. There we go. So this door... Oh no, that's the door over there. I don't know what this thing is. So it's all nanocarbon here. Let's just go ahead and pop ourselves out here. Oh, this is our roof. Okay. Grapple. Go ahead and throw you in there. Go. Let's bounce off the inside there. If we can do that, that would be great. Okay, so that's not... I will have to cut that.
Credits awarded.
Okay, so we can cut this guy. Right here. I think that cut at least this panel loose. No, I thought the roof should be loose. Yeah, this game would be great for multiplayer. You would need a special person to play it, I think, but it would be so much fun. I could see myself losing a ton of time playing multiplayer in this. Oh, there's one. There they are. Okay. Because we're back through the... I see. Soundtrack is so good. I probably should pick this up on vinyl. I really think the devs paid for this album. I don't... Maybe they're super talented and they did this album themselves, but this is like a phenomenal album. I mean, you got a whole bluegrass band here. Well, I guess a steel guitar too. Or, you know what I mean? Slide guitar, not steel guitar. I guess it could be like a dobro or something. You got some banjo in there. Bass is so low mix, I can't really tell what it is. And then violin. I have a big soft spot for bluegrass in my life. So you're gonna go down. Come on. There we go.
Credits deposited.
I never cut this side. Okay. Oh God, it's so heavy. It's so heavy. It shot me backwards.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Alright, we can try taking the engine out now. So there are usually special parts. Things like the engine, there might be a reactor back here. That sort of thing. Come on. We're still in early stages, so there's not like other systems yet. Like you can have the whole ship wired with electrical, or
Object accepted for processing.
it gets more complicated as it goes on. You gotta be more careful. Or else you could just fry yourself in the middle of the ship, which I always found funny. Okay, so the whole back end. I think we need to cut that out separate. Okay. There's that. There's our door. All right, let's cut the engine out real quick. If I have my guess, I think these are structural points. Yep. Okay, we'll go ahead and do the other side. Okay, so thruster cap also goes in the processor. Grappler. Can we take this butt off?
Processing valuable object.
Yeah, we can. Okay,
Credits
cool.
awarded. Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
It's a big honking heavy piece. There's another ton piece flicking around the yard. Everybody, we've got ads coming up in about 3 minutes. Should be about another minute and 30.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Oh, there's one. All right, can we take this cap off? I really should switch those. It'll make me much more efficient. If I remember correctly, glass? No, I don't know. We'll see. All right, so these are all aluminum. We could probably just chuck this all. Ooh, maybe not. Okay. All right, so we got one more piece here that we can cut. Get this off of there. Okay. So here's our path to the other side. Beautiful. I really don't want this thing to blow up in my hand. Alright, we missed one. Yeah, you can walk yourself along it using your hands like this. That's great. Okay. So, this whole second half should be kind of free. Let's go ahead and start chucking it in there. Beautiful. There we go. Yeah. Next up.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Boom. Yeah.
Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
All right. Yeah, have a good night at rehearsal, AWOL. I'll catch you later.
Object accepted for processing.
Thanks for your feedback today. I appreciate it. I've been working on a little bit of a redesign for some of the UI, the overlays and stuff like that. So, shot some of it to AWOL for review, and he seemed to like it. So, I will work on that in the coming days. I know I still owe you guys a ton of emoji. I'm working on it. So what's the most expensive part here? The glass is actually the most expensive part. Alright, so I'm going to cut out this glass if I can. I used to be able to do this. Oh, we separated the whole nose. Okay. So we'll dump this in the furnace. It is two separate pieces, but I do want to cut out this glass if I can do that. Okay. Beautiful. Change this to cutter. Go vertical like so. Beautiful. Did that work? And one here. There we go. All right, good deal. That seemed to have worked. Go ahead and chuck you in there. The glass. Oh no. This is it, right? This is still the glass. Yeah, okay. So this goes in the furnace. No, 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 no! Oh, man. Oh, no. Damn it. All that trouble, and I set it's so light. It just flew away. It was gone. What a nightmare. Okay. Alright, we won't do that again in the future. We'll try to be better about using glass. Okay, so we're essentially down to frame here. I think if we dump this in the processor, we'll be good to go.
Valuable object processed. Credits
So the only thing
deposited.
left
Salvage goal obtained.
is this lower
Additional
piece,
rewards assigned.
which I think is just, I don't even think it's affixed. At least I don't think it is. Are you... Let's try and move you. Yep, you are not affixed. So, go ahead and shoot you in this. Nope, go the right way.
Object
All right.
processed. Transferring credits.
And the tiny bit of glass that went in there too. Okay. Alright, so this is all going to be in the salvage hole, and I think the rest of the body is as well. There's a tiny, tiny bit of nanocarbon, which is the structure. But to be honest, later on, it gets... If I remember correctly, to cut this, all the structural crap off, like, takes more time than it's worth. No, it's just this all panel light. Okay. It doesn't divide them anymore. Let's see if we can actually get this in the furnace. It's a lot. Is each of these panels 2 tons? Probably. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Nope. Okay, we are gonna have to cut this. Okay. It just sent me immediately in the opposite direction. Pull out the cutter. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. That works. I think we do something here. Okay, so let's cut this whole thing in half here. There, there. And this bar. And this one. Maybe I can move half of it. You're still secured over here. Alright. Let's see. Let's see now. I think, yeah. It's very slow, but I think we're good on this front. Get in there. Get in there. Send the other half the other way. Beautiful. Oh, God. Now you guys are getting the whole bloody ship. I didn't cut that apart just to go halfway. Here's your whole ship. Take it. There we go. Okay. So we can go to our hab. Well, let's do this. I think that's the lot. There's a bunch of like little debris. You used to be able to chuck it down below in this like skip thing. That's for extra stuff and weird stuff. But yeah, I guess we're not there yet. Because like I said, we haven't had to go back for oxygen. We haven't had to go back for energy or anything like that. So frustrating. Maybe I'll mess with the controls. I don't know. It still feels a little weird. I'm very used to the X4 exosuit traversal. It's just a little different. I'm so mad. I'm so mad about that glass. We were so close. All right, so I guess we made it like 2 mil.
New certification level achieved. License upgraded.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
Well, thank you for that. Achieve a perfect salvage over 95%. Sweet. Did I pay?
Looking good, Cutter. Now go ahead and pick another ship.
Yeah, I don't think we can get new equipment yet, so we'll go ahead and start shift and see where this brings us. So let's do like let's do a station hopper this time around. They're all hazard level 2. This is just a 0. We could go with the heavy. I don't know. Anyone have a preference out there? We could do the heavy cargo or the... I'll tell you what, let's do the station hopper. If anyone has any objections, let me know. And we can try this out. They're about the same. They're not that different. We'll do this. We'll see what happens here.
All right. Hold up a second there, Cutter. Because you've increased your rank, we're going to give you the next greatest ship. Now this one will be full of machinery, electronics, furniture, all stuff that Lynx can collect and resell. You're going to want to throw those items on the barge.
Okay. So that's the thing down below.
Thing below you. Go ahead, have a look. Toss any valuable objects or components down there. Don't worry about breaking anything. There's a dampening field that'll catch everything. Works great. Most of the time. Let's give it a go.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, yeah. So things like, yeah. I was pretty spot on. Good. I was gonna say it's been a while, but it hasn't been too long. So like these engines, the nacelles are worth almost 200,000 apiece. Right.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Also, I apologize if anyone is prone to bouts of motion sickness. You might want to sit this one out.
Salvage registered.
Hey,
Transferring
I'm kind of terrible about it, and I feel like it can just make you sick if you're not used to it.
Nice work. Got that pretty quickly. Now, let me teach you about the kiosk. Once a training wheel
Some people are cool with it.
Lynx
Like,
regulations
I thankfully
mean
have
you
not
gotta
had
cover your
much
own
problem with it.
oxygen and fuel costs. That's the
But
way
like,
things
my
go.
wife and my parents would look at it and be
Turning
like,
it on
I
now.
don't know.
Now, no
Doesn't make
need
me
to
sick.
panic. They'll last you a good while.
So,
But if you end up running out, you gotta top up at the kiosk over there. Let's have a look.
oh, do we have to? Oh. If we're gonna do this, let me at least cut the bottom out of this thing. Go out the fun way. Boom. Cut. And boom. Cut. I can't remember. Are these lights separate too? Yeah, they are. Son of a gun. Okay. Alright, we're just going to push out these. I don't know if I can do this one. I think I can do this one though. Nope. Can I? What do you guys stuck on? Should be free. It's alright. There is 2 more. Now, if this were VR, I would be in a whole heap of trouble. I would not be doing well. Why aren't you going? Let's just go back out. We'll go out through the way we came, from whence we came, and we'll go check out the hab and do all that stuff. Actually, I should cut it now because it looks like my fuel and my oxygen is not going down. So I might cut a little more while I get the grace period here. Boom.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Yep. There we go. All right. We could probably cut the braces.
Salvage deposited.
If there are
Applying credit to
braces.
account.
Yeah, there are. Okay. Processor. Nope.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
There we go. Okay. Thruster fuel. Okay. That's right. Okay. That's new. I don't remember credit drives in the past. It was a new achievement, so I guess that makes sense. So this is... I guess it's worth more in the furnace. I don't know. I should probably be cutting those catwalks off of that, because I feel like I lost half the value there. Let's see, can we cut these off of here? No, come here. Come here. Grab onto it. There we go. Let's join rotational forces here. I'm not going to be able to do this under time. That's for sure. Okay. So So I can't cut that, but what I can probably do, can I cut? It doesn't matter. We'll just, until we can level up the cutter, it's moot. Okay. So processor, this one's all solid. The other one had, okay. Get out of here. Go, go, go. Come on down. There we go.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
All right, now there's a bunch of stuff in here that's like, no, I'm wasting money on the bottle and time. Like these cargo things, these soft crates. Boom.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I think these seats, and these go down. Honestly, the light stuff you can just kind of chuck via rotation. You can even like, do one of these. Ow!
Helmet integrity
That was dumb. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? It was very, very dumb. Okay, I'm leaking oxygen. I probably should go get this fixed. What am I doing? My O2 bar doesn't seem to be going down. Yeah, I don't want to listen to this alarm, though, the whole time. Let's go heal the suit. Let's go heal the suit. This is going to be our life for the rest of the game anyway.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Oh, of course.
Good stuff, Cutter. Pretty easy, right? All right. I'll leave you to it. We'll chat again when you've hit the next rank. Weaver out.
All right. I did see some oxygen and fuel in here. As in the ship that we can pick up and use, so it should be okay for a little bit. Okay. Let's start cutting. Can this come off? I feel like we got this. No, we did not. Okay. Nope, there's one more cheeky monkey. Okay. Ooh, okay. Alright, let's leave that fuel tank there till we take the whole thing off the side here. If we can take this back end off, I think that manages the cap there as well. Okay. Boom. All right. Come on. Now you want to come off. Come off. Eh. Nope. Okay. There's probably something in the pontoons, I guess. That's preventing us from doing this. I don't know. Probably in the pontoons. So let's do the other side. We can help it. So this is a suit patch kit. Dang it, there was one here. There were two here. What? Okay, so that's thruster fuel. Alright, you're structural, you go in the come on. There we go. I think all these lights are supposed to come off too. Yeah. 5,000 a piece. I guess I should have cut the electrical systems first, but doesn't seem to care. Just got the wall. Boom. Boom. All right. Looks like this panel is loose. Or not. Oh. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Okay. So in this case we have this fuel tank sitting here. So it is separated. It's just holding on to the rest of the side of the barge here. So we're gonna have to do something cute and try not to blow ourselves up here. God damn it. Okay.
Fire damage detected.
Scared the shit out of me. Sorry, everybody. That was terrifying. And yeah, now everything is destroyed. So that's not great. Okay. I'm not sure how I made it out of that. If it was enough to like blow up the ship, how am I not dead? Everybody, we got some ads coming up in a couple minutes.
Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2. Blue ain't your color. Trust me on this one. We were out.
Where's that oxygen tank? And that's thruster fuel. Isn't there one? I swear to God I saw one. Nope. Nope. Is this one? Thruster fuel as well. Okay, I guess we are going back. God dang it. I hear you. I hear you. Ow.
Helmet damage detected. Always use Lynx branded repair kits to avoid invalidating your warranty.
Welcome to Megatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
Alright, we can try taking the glass out of the cockpit again. This time we'll chuck it in the right thing. I hope. That would be grand. Alright, are these... Can I peel these off yet? Nope. Okay. Alright, let's see. Don't hit it. Okay. So where do you go? You pipe junction. You were whatever. We'll check in there. I don't care.
object. Credits awarded.
Okay. There we go. I'm so mad I blew up that other half of the ship. That'll go well with the outtake reel.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Look, another piece somewhere.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Almost done cleaning up our mess here. Let's see if we can get this fuel tank out of here. Gently. Gently. This is half a ton in and of itself. And they're worth 350,000. So let's make sure we don't blow this one up in our face. Beautiful. Look at cutting this off of here. Start with the left.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
All right. Moving along. Anything else on this I should be worried about?
Salvage
Nope, that's
deposit
good.
secured. Credits awarded.
Get you out of here. There we go.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. Last piece. Still attached to something.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
There we go. We'll go there.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Hey, Carter. I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2 stat. We were out.
God damn it.
Object
This is brutal.
processing. Credits deposited.
I forgot how brutal this was.
Welcome to Megatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
All right, we're about halfway done with this guy. If I had to guess, I'd say we finish this up. Then we'll probably call it for tonight. And we'll be back Thursday morning. See you. Come over here as well. Don't go too far. Boom.
object accepted for processing.
Okay. I'm getting back in the groove here. Things are feeling good. Yep. Get these cutters going.
Secured. Applying credit.
I forgot when there's like an airlock or a door, they've got another set. Yeah. Here. This would be so... I don't know. I think it would be an interesting experience, right? Like, you're out in space, so you got this very vulnerable feeling. And now you're in a confined space in a very large space. So I imagine it would feel like somewhat comforting, but also, like, I would not want to crawl through here. I would still feel nervous about it. But I guess it's part of the job, huh? Alright. I think that's all our cup points. We should be clear. Go ahead and start chucking this stuff in the processor. There we go. Get out of here. Doing great. Doing great.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Get that going. Did I? No, I did not. Okay. Get you out of here.
Salvage registered. Transferring
You out of
credits.
here. Get you sent over. All right, so we can probably pull the nose here as well. And I'll cut this glass out again. This time, we're not going to chuck it in the processor. We're actually going to chuck it in the furnace. We'll go vertical with this. Okay. Now, furnace time. You're very light. Don't do dumb things. There we go.
Material accepted. Credits transferred. Processing object.
All right.
Applying
There's
credit
that.
to account.
Okay. So now we're just kind of left with a couple things. Pull these lights, probably. There's that. We'll get these chairs out of here.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying
There's
credit.
that.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage goals.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
All right, let's go get oxygen before we die again.
Warning. Critical oxygen levels detected. Consult the Link's employee handbook on how to maximize your blood oxygen saturation.
All right.
Welcome to Megatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Patch up. Get some oxygen. There's still fuel in the ship. Airlock goes in the barge. Beautiful. We probably could have left those other panels in there. Good to know.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Alright, we'll heal ourselves. And like I said, I think there was a fuel tank. Yeah, here we go. Yep.
Salvage secured. Credit
Oh god, not what I meant to do. Either way, that's fine. That's fine. All right. And there's one more here, it looks like.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
All right, so this whole section can go in the furnace. Okay, let's recenter ourselves here. We'll drop you. No, 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 come back, come back, come back, come back. Get you in there. I think.
Salvage deposit secured.
What is it?
Credit
Another.
awarded. Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Go, 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 go. Oh no, I threw the door out. That's okay.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Whoops. Come here. Let me grab that light. Let me grab the light. Oh, just saved it. Nice. And that should go through. They're going ahead.
Salvage secured.
All
Applying
right.
credit.
So we're really down to the final piece here. We'll have to cut it like we did last time. I think split it. Okay, so can we pull the door? Can. Bunk.
Valuable
Okay.
object processed. Credit deposited.
We'll go ahead and grab these. I guess I could have chucked them. It would have been fine. Cut all this. split. Split. Zap. Zap. The two front ones. And hopefully we can be done before our oxygen catches us. Beautiful. Boom. Alright, so this all goes in the furnace.
Credit applied.
Keep going. Keep going. Alright, there's that. And we'll do the other one over here. I think that's it for this. We've already destroyed more. We should be able to get 5 here, I hope. My dream.
Warning. Low oxygen
No, I know. I just want to put this in, and then we can call it a day. We won't have to buy oxygen. Okay, here we go. It was 5. No? You cheeky buggers. Alright. That in there.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Alright, did nothing to make it? I know.
Reminder, employees are responsible for regulating
God, I feel like we're
carbon
so
dioxide
close.
levels.
Alright. No, guys. I know. Jesus Christ. I do not have... That was brutal. That was brutal. Okay. So it looks like we're not going to make 5. I don't know. Maybe there's a couple little chunks of debris left. Had I just not blown up that other tank, that would have been like half of the red bar up there. I have a feeling. I really do. Let's see. What are you latching onto? It's like you're trying to latch onto this, but you can't. But I was able to latch on to this. Okay, so the bottle can go in the furnace. There's just little bits of crap. No, guys, I think this might be it. That wasn't going to send us over. I don't think anything else is just kind of hanging out. Yeah, this is just like general space debris. I don't know. Can't really interact with it. It's a light, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we got everything in here. Oh, wait. Here's a very small chunk of something. Aluminum. This goes in the furnace. Maybe this last 1500 will do the trick. I doubt it. Oh, no. I have to actually make it in now. No, come on. Come on. Really? It's like too small. I can't even lock. Come on. There we go.
Raw material processed. Credits
do it.
deposited.
Nope. Still not enough. Okay. Yeah, we are screwed. I think we are completely screwed on that front. Okay. Let's call it a day. There's no more value we can get from that, it looks like. Oh, use the scanner. And hey, Dredge X Army. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah, here's a little something. Little bits around. There we go. Good looking out. I didn't even think to do that. I was just like, is there anything big enough for me to even shoot? But yeah, this makes life way easier. I thought there was one tiny... Yeah, there it is. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Material accepted.
Oh, come on. We're like so close. There's a glass bottle. Get in there. Come on, really? I had a little bit of a mishap earlier with a fuel tank that kind of set me back more than I would have liked. Yeah, guys, I think that is finally it. There was like one more tiny piece. Maybe that was on the other side. Yeah, I think that's it. Wait, no, there's one. And then we'll be done. And we'll be done. Come on. There it is. Yes. Oh no. That's awful. It just chucked the whole ship down there. Oh God. There we go. Oh, brutal. Oh, I could see that. Yeah, like 300,000 of that was that other fuel tank. It was like 336, I think.
New certification level awarded. License upgraded.
It was a fuel tank cost. 350. Yeah. So 350 of that was, I don't know, 8%. I forget how many hours I have. Let's take a look. Total playtime's like 35 hours, somewhere in there. 33.7. There it is. Okay. And yeah, I just kind of spaced it a little bit. But this has been my first time picking it up in over a year. It's been a little bit. I want to say the last time I played it was probably like 2022, 2023. But it's been good to come back to. I really enjoy it. It's a nice, I don't know, fun time. I don't think it gets enough love. And just the music, the work ethics. Well, yeah, I could see that. That is a bummer. But do what we can.
Cutter 9346-52. Your designated sleep period is now over.
Oh, thank
Have a
you.
great day.
Magic voice. Hab voice. But I think this is where we're going to call it today. Our Tuesday night streams are usually about 2 hours-ish. Just because I got to get up early. I get up about 5 a.m. local time. And it's already 8, so But yeah, thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, looks like Dredge is definitely on board for it. But yeah, we'll play it again if people like it. If they don't like it, we'll find something else. But I happen to really enjoy this one. Oh, thanks, Dredge. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm usually on Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Thursday mornings, 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. Saturday, it tends to fluctuate depending on what's going on, but I try to be on by 11, very latest 1, and Sundays are kind of a wild card. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Thank you all for hanging out today. I do appreciate it. It was kind of a chill day. We weren't doing too much. It's kind of hanging out. But yeah, I cannot recommend this game enough. It's well worth the money. It's a lot of fun, and I do recommend a controller, that I will say. Unless you're used to doing like 3-dimensional traversal with a keyboard. Even then, I still choose the controller. It feels more natural to me. But I recommend it. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their Tuesday. I can see it. I can see it. And we'll be back in a couple days. And we're going to pick back up with some of our Warhammer 40k stuff we were working on. But before this goes, we'll go ahead and cut out of here. No worries about raid today. We'll just end happily and quietly. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good midweek. You know, Wednesday. It's pretty quiet. Hump day is quiet for you guys. I'll see you Thursday morning. Have a great one. And thank you all again. And thank you, Dredge X Army, for the follow.